Let's do this.
What you doing?
Oh. Sorry.
Come on, turtle head. Come on. I've got a turtle popping out. Where's the bathroom? Welcome back, family.
I'm Greg.
And I'm Rich. and together we are Wild Stallions. No.
We're here to break down the cover price top 10 of the week.
Yes.
As presented every Monday evening.
And I do see some books that are in common with the Comic Tom list that came out yesterday. This is, you know, what's going to be a real pain in the neck today is the gun to the head.
Yeah.
Sheesh. All right, let's hit into this, shall we?
Yes.
We have. We're going to split the screen or just talk about them?
Yeah, I will. Let's start talking about it and I'll bring it up.
Okay. We got Ghost Rider number 17, the cover B. It's not a ratio variant. It's really cool art. Don't get me wrong. I'd love to have this as a poster. But for $60 for a cover B?
Ew, shut up.
And pre-selling 9.8s for $79. Gee, which one do you think I'll buy? Even if you get the most perfect copy, it's going to cost you more than $19 to submit it. So,
wow, how odd.
I mean, look, it really is beautiful art. We've got Ghost Rider sitting there on his motorcycle, and if you know motorcycles and you look at the detail in this bike, that took a long time to draw. This took a lot of work, this drawing, and to see the claws like that. And you look at it, go, kind of one-sided fight. Ghost Rider's going to kill him, but. I don't see $60 for a cover B. It's not even a 1 in 5 ratio. It's geez.
Yeah, it's a dope cover, like you say. But I'm not paying. That's weird. I don't really have any input on that.
This is the price I would pay for like a 1 in 25 ratio variant with this kind of artwork. But no, I'm sorry. There's going to be way too many of these out there, especially with people that could have just been scrolling through the previews guide or whatever and saw this. Was the art available on previews guide for Final Order Cutoff, or did they have the artwork to follow? You know, no picture available.
No one knows, and nobody's watching the stream.
Well, hopefully they'll catch on a rewind.
Hey, there's one.
Who'd we get? Where?
I don't know. It's just up in the upper left. There's a little eye icon.
I don't know what you're talking about. Oh,
where it says live and then there's a little eye.
Yep.
So anyway,
live viewers, teamohana.
Wait, if you really want that, wait, because
yeah, I mean, look, I'd love to have a copy of this book, but I'm not spending more than $10 for it.
Nah, dude.
I mean, I hate to sound cheap, but geesh.
No, you don't sound cheap. All right, next up.
It's a Larry special. X-Men number 130, first appearance of Dazzler is back on the list. I haven't heard any more official news or anything. Hey, Kenneth, how you doing?
Hello,
show. I haven't heard any new breaking information. The strike is still on for the actors, so even if they did come to an agreement, they're not going to announce it. This just continues to be, you know why? Because what's her face? Taylor Swift's movie, Eras, whatever it is, just set a record for the most amount of money made in the opening weekend of October.
Stupid.
Yeah, I think she made like $95 million for the opening weekend.
Isn't it just like a
It's a tour of a movie.
Yeah. So what is that? Just different clips from different parts of the tour, and some
Yeah, I
background
guess
stuff.
people that couldn't afford to go to the tour will go to the movie instead, and she's still gonna make millions of dollars from that too.
What's up,
But
dude?
hey, how's it going? Yeah, I mean, I'm glad everybody enjoys her music, but I think that the amount of um, things
Hoopla.
that get blown out of proportion for her is just a little. It's ridiculous.
It's odd. It's really odd, and I don't know. She sounds like a generic pop musician. I don't understand why she has such lasting power compared to the
Yeah,
others.
I mean, she's bigger than if it was possible. She's bigger than Britney Spears in her heyday.
Yeah. I mean, she's like approaching Madonna, Michael Jackson type stuff,
Yeah,
which is mind-boggling to me. But
and look, no disrespect to Taylor Swift, but she does not have the talent that either Michael Jackson or Madonna had.
definitely Michael Jackson. I don't know about Madonna, but
Madonna was an
she was an artisanal bread.
there you go. I saw a Crossroads crossover, whatever, with Def Leppard and Taylor Swift years ago, and they were singing acoustically, and I can't think of the lead singer for Def Leppard, but he had to lower his volume so that he didn't drown her out.
Huh.
Her range, her vocal range, low note to high note, is not that great. Um,
Joe Elliott.
her, thank you. Uh, she doesn't have great projection. She has a stage presence, is what it is.
Yeah.
And I'm like I said, I'm glad everybody is really having a lot of fun with watching her movies and her tour and collecting her comic books. But can we just take a breath and smell a little reality first?
All right. Number 8.
8, yes, and I don't know about this book. It's the first I've seen it.
Me too,
I mean,
man.
it's obviously it's a Momoko. Issue number 27, Peach Momoko, New Champions,
This
and
must
the
be
amount
like
of
first cover appearance. It's got to be of this whoever this is.
I do not know, but I do gotta say that the amount of different colors that she used is more than she usually uses. And the fact that she actually did the entire page instead of leaving a very bland background is nice.
Yeah.
It looks like she put a little more work into this one. And when she does that, it really is a nice cover. I like this art.
Mace. Okay. Marvel's first look at Peach Momoko's new Ultimate X-Men series reveals the debut of May Storm, the first new Champions character to appear in a comic. Okay. Writing and drawing a brand new X-Men comic book series as part of Marvel's new Ultimate line of comic books. I guess I should move this over.
So it looks like the most recent sale is around $16. Most common is 16. We do have a $25 sale yesterday, but 9.8 is pre-selling at 55. Hmm. Uh,
Okay, so it's a new
it,
character she made.
and did the character appear in the book or only on the cover?
I believe it's only in the cover because that's what the new Champions thing is. Um, it's like previews of upcoming stuff that might potentially be in stories. And um, let's see, Ultimate X-Men #1 is set to come out March 6th.
Okay.
So
She's using this as a platform to like a billboard to advertising new characters. And since Marvel's going to be getting a lot of pre-orders, I don't think they have a problem with it. It could go up, it could go down. It all depends on two big things. Will the series be any good? Will the character be any good? If nobody gravitates towards the series or nobody cares about this particular character, her first appearance isn't going to mean a dang thing.
yeah.
So,
Huh.
um, she might have other characters that come out between now and then. So watch out for Momoko uh, pre-orders. I'll try to keep an eye on them also for the final order cutoff and let you guys know when I see them. So if you can order one and get it at cover price, that'd be nice.
All right.
But I'm not spending $25 on what might be someday. I'm sorry.
Number 7, Dracula. Number 1, the thank you variant. 1%.
Yes, which we're still not getting verification if every single store received it. It seems to be holding about the same price, 45 to $50.
Yeah.
It's a Tinian Dracula story, so you don't want to discount it, but other than seeing it on the hot list, I don't hear anybody really talking about it.
This one's $36.
Buy it now?
Yeah.
How much is shipping?
$4.
Mm,
That's not a bad deal.
not at all.
And it looks pretty clean. With
Hello. Some I don't even know when, but Robert snuck in. What's up, Robert?
Robert. Yeah, like you said, Tinian horror, win-win.
One per store. You're looking at 2,000 copies or so.
Yeah. Yeah. And, yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
I was going to say the only thing that really could drive this book up, because I don't see this as being a storyline that goes out for 100 issues. If it gets optioned into a new Dracula series or something like that, this book will go shoot. It will go crazy. Otherwise, it's going to come down a little bit.
Yes. Agreed. All right.
Gravity.
Number 6, Beneath the Trees Where Nobody Sees.
Yes.
Gotta love that. It's still holding firm.
Look at my screen.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm what is that? The Virgin?
Yep.
Cool.
I actually found it for less than the price of the cover A.
I think we found it together, maybe, because I remember that, or maybe we just both found it independently. But
it's the New York Comic Con one that's shooting up a lot in value.
Oh yeah. This is a book that everybody loves.
Yes. Slide in like a ninja and smash that thumbs up button. I love it. Awesome.
Love it. Yeah, so this is being highly regarded. People love the idea of mashing together fluffy things and happy things of childhood and murder.
Yes. And what do we got as far as a sale price now?
You're looking around $18.
It says the last recorded sale is 12.
Yeah. So it's not going up. It may be coming down a little bit, even though it says up 12%. But
yeah, I mean, honestly, I would still be on the lookout for this book in the $12 to $15 range. I don't think it's that much of a risk to pick up a copy or two.
I don't think there's like a huge print run of it either.
No.
Relative to other books, you know.
Right, but they did have a New York Comic Con variant, so it did alert people that it was coming out. So
that's true. You're right.
We're done with the first 5.
You know what that means, baby. Thank you to the patrons, and thank you for supporting us in our little corner of YouTube. What we do. Thanks for being so positive and open and to sharing each other's stories when we do our meetups and everything, and just being a swell group of folks.
Seriously, we don't have the biggest community, but man, I think we have one of the best.
Yeah,
and I'll take that as one of the 2 choices any day.
They will follow us into battle.
Rob is here. I thought for some reason when I saw that with the slider with like a ninja ant, for some reason I thought that was Robert. I just quickly saw Rob, and I jumped my eyes back up to the top 10.
Yes.
We have 2 Rob. Sorry about that, bud.
So, thank you guys. You're awesome.
Moving on to the top 5.
Dun dun dun. What do we got? Number 5.
The Adams 1 in 25, Amazing Spider-Man, Black Cat.
Cool, I guess. The first appearance of the Repossessor.
I don't care. This is an ugly cover.
I just noticed her hands are there. I never noticed that. I kind of just.
Yeah, there's another one that he just did, which showed up on Comic Tom's list. It's Psylocke's cover, and her features are so janky. It's ridiculous. I swear, my pinkies are about the same diameter as her ankles.
Was it this?
Yeah. I mean, I know he can draw better than this. What the heck?
Yeah, that's tiny.
And
a big Liefeld foot.
Yeah, somebody said it was a surprise. It's not Adams, it's Liefeld.
Weird.
And
man.
all of this is driven, I think, because of that Alpha Flight 1 in 25, which was so low print because nobody was buying Alpha Flight. So they didn't want to miss the Spider-Man 1 in 25 Adams. So that shot up in price. That anatomy. Exactly.
Dude, this is cool. Andrew's joining live. I'm assuming from the other side of the world. That's cool.
Yeah. Nobody tell your boss. You should be at work right now, dude.
Actually, it's tomorrow over there, I think. Confirm or deny in the comments.
Yes.
Thank you.
Hey, so since it's tomorrow there, you know what's going to happen. Could you tell me what numbers are going to get picked on the Georgia Lottery at 10 o'clock, please? Dude, hook us up.
All right. So,
yeah, the Spider-Man, I'm sorry. Okay. And the price is still hovering around the $45, $50 mark.
Gross.
No, stores are going to have so many of these because they order more than 25 to 50 copies of Spider-Man. They sell them out. That's a prime title.
Yeah.
And this is not great artwork. People are, right now that people are buying this because of the FOMO from the Alpha Flight book. And as it starts to lower in price, people are going to like, oh, this isn't going to blow up. And they're going to try to dump it. It's going to saturate the market. The sucker's going to drop down to $20 like you wouldn't believe.
I mean, look at the hairline here too. It's just like a latex skin and then hair is just emerging.
Yeah.
I could not draw better than this. But
I tell you one thing, I can imagine better than this.
Yes, Rob. I'm glad you agree.
I mean, I can what I imagine as far as like the bottom third of the picture, that's pretty accurate. But the rest, no. You got those Disney eyes. I don't like it.
And like pillows for lips. That's crazy. All right.
Yeah.
Enough bashing.
Yeah, enough talking about Gun Honey or anything else. Book number 4. The Max. Speaking of poorly drawn characters.
No offense to anybody who loves the Max, but I agree with Rich. I can never tell what the hell is supposed to be happening with this character whenever I see him drawn. I don't understand. But
and what do we got going as far as price here? And this isn't even the hard to get one, too. 116 110 for a 9.8. That's about what it was going for, I guess. It's always been around the $100 range. It's a book from 1993, so it's actually 30 years old.
That's hilarious. Grimace on steroids.
Oh man, now I want a chocolate shake. Oh, Rob, I'm sorry. I got a side note. I was looking at some eBay auctions earlier, and I saw a book that was selling. It was Schomburg art. I'm like, oh, Rob would freak out if he saw this. And then my boss looked through the window. I'm like, I'm putting my phone down. Get back to work.
Schomburg.
He knows what I'm talking about.
Oh, okay. Cool.
It's a Golden Age artist.
All right.
So yeah, I think there's some kind of news about the Max, whether or not it's going to be a movie, a series, a reboot of the comic. I don't know, but I mean, the animated series didn't do well. The books are, they sell to their specific audience, but it's never been like Spawn or Venom where it just takes off.
Well, it says Max movie is rumored to be in development at Paramount, led by Channing Tatum, with writers attached.
Okay, well, there you go. Uh,
Was it?
Was it possible? It's possible. Why did you buy it, or were you selling it? It was like 2 o'clock in the afternoon or something like that. I don't know. I was just scrolling through when I saw Sean Britton the description. Yeah, if it is especially peaking right now because of speculation news or a movie or a series or something like that, just if they say right now today we're going to do it, you're not seeing it for 2 years. Well, I didn't send you the listing, but I tried to make your ears burn because I was thinking about you. If this is not going to be out for at least 2 years, this book is going to drop down in some price. It usually hovers around the $90, $100 mark when it's selling normally. So save yourself the $20-$25 if you really want it and just wait. It's the Black Artisan one that you really would love to find at a garage sale. That one's over. Oh goodness, how much is that?
Isn't there like there's a bunch of ash cans, but isn't there like a half number issue or something?
I don't know if this is one of the ones that did that. I know what you're talking about though. But there is a black black ash can of this. I said artisan like an idiot, and the raw of that goes for about $1,300. There's no slab sales.
Wow.
Yeah, he seems a little bit intense there. I've never been a Max fanatic, so.
All right.
All right, so let's get on to Larry Part 2. Welcome to the Tay Hour. Nothing but Taylor all night long.
All right, your name.
All right, so second verse, same as the first. This is still all by speculation whether that she's going to play the parts. It's still holding up at the number 3 spots because it is the more affordable one that you can get because they printed so many of the damn things.
It really is.
So people that can't get the X-Men 130, they go after the Dazzler. And what do we got for? Oh, I thought that's at 98 for $91. That would have been nice.
Yeah.
277 still continues to go up.
I mean, yeah, it's not a bad choice to, I guess, hop on, especially if you can find a raw one for $20 like this. It's in pretty good condition.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, I had a raw one that looks didn't look fantastic, but I didn't expect to get as low as it got, which was an 8.0. So you see 8.0 selling for $23, $22. 7.5 sold for 38. So that's probably that 8.0 is probably going to be around that mark now. Still didn't pay for the cost of grading. You can pick up a 9.6 for 125 and 9.4 for 42. That just shows you how many of these dang things are.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry, I'm not spending $277 on that book.
No.
There's many other Silver Age books that I would love to have with $277 in that.
Yeah.
I didn't buy this book when I saw it on the newsstand. Okay, I'm that old. So
when you said, yeah. All right.
I mean, it's a mutant, a disco mutant that makes light bubbles when she sings.
There's plenty of weird stuff like that, though.
Yeah.
All right. Moving on.
Yeah, it's absolutely.
Number 2, Spawn. Number 1.
Yes, and we're seeing a surge in the price here. We got a 9.8 that just sold for $229. And I saw a 9.6. No, I was going to say that was up there, but that was a newsstand So I can't count that one. There is a newsstand variant to this, though.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're picking one up, make sure that you look for if they have that barcode. That'd be a nice book to add. But yeah, $229 is the last sale, and not that long ago, a couple weeks ago, we were selling these for 170, 180. This book
Yeah.
is cyclical, though. It really is. There's so many of them, and
Yeah.
there's always new news. It goes up, it goes down, it goes. It's the image version of the Sons of the Desert. Okay, or not Sons of the. What's the Ghost Rider group? Midnight Suns.
Midnight Suns, yes.
Sons of the Desert is a background sing group. Sorry.
That is okay.
Yes, Larry. We know. We called this the Larry Hour.
The
Welcome.
Larry Hour.
Welcome to the show, dude.
Jason Blum, CEO of Blumhouse Productions, recently reiterated a goal of Spawn movie by 2025.
Yeah, Marvel can't even get their movies out by 2025. So,
oh, shizer.
Anyway, let's move on to number 1 on the list.
Now we're talking.
Yes.
Boom. Star Wars Hyperspace Stories, issue number 10. Tom Fowler, regular cover, first cover appearance, and in comic appearance of
The
Bad Batch. Bitch.
Oh, I love the variant on that, though.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that existed.
Yeah. You got Tech. Let me zoom in here.
You have Tick. What's his name? Sniper? Bullseye?
Crosshair. Hunter.
Wrecker.
Ricka. And what the hell's the thing on the right? Was that Snarf?
I don't know.
What the hell is that? You ruined it for me when I saw that. What the hell is that? It looks like a Snarf.
Why wouldn't it be
Omega?
Yeah, or the other. There's one guy missing.
Echo.
Yeah.
And he's not a Bad Batcher.
Well, still would have been more appropriate than whatever the fuck.
He was a member of the 501st that Rex and them rescued, and he lost a lot of his body, has a lot of prosthetics, but he is not a genetically modified clone like the rest of the Bad Batch. So they took him in because they liked him, and he was able to do stuff with them and everything, but he was kind of redundant with Tech, to be perfectly honest.
Please, I appreciate your honesty, and I appreciate that it's perfect.
Never heard that response before. I got to try to remember that. $16 is the last recorded sale. Average sale is about $12. This book just came out, and to be perfectly honest, I'm being perfectly honest, I didn't buy it. I didn't know it. I didn't see it. I didn't get it. And I know you did, right?
Yeah. And I was gobstopped, vexed, and flabbergasted when you did not.
Well, it's the second time recently that you picked up a Star Wars book that you assumed that I would know that something was happening, and I didn't know it.
Yeah, bro.
Sharing is caring, bud. Anyway, the thing is that we got one more season left of Bad Batch. I don't know when it's coming out. Season 2 did not do as well as season 1, and to be honest, it really wasn't as good as season 1. There was a lot of dragging on. I think that I know that at the end of season 3, the Bad Batch will be gone, so they're not going to be in canon anymore. I don't think this is going to. I don't think it's going to drop from the price it's at, but I don't think this is going to take off and do anything. So
I just want to meet D. Bradley Baker and have him sign it 4 times.
Yes. And like I said, since he makes 4 different voices for them, I want 4 different handwritings.
I mean, I'm not going to. If I ever actually do meet him, I don't think I'm going to be like, I don't know. Let's see.
If I met him and the price wasn't killer to have his signature, I would pay for 4 signatures and at least ask for 4 different color pens.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. That would be no problem.
And I would not even mind paying for remarks. D. Bradley Baker record, D. Bradley Baker Hunter, something.
Yeah.
But I think if I paid for 4 autographs on one book, he'd write them for free. But
Yeah, I mean, I'm certainly glad I got a copy of this, and I hope it skyrockets to heaven.
You hope it's Spider Boys.
Yeah, that should still be on the top 10, by the way. Anyway, um, yeah, I mean, I think you're right. I think this is going to be hot for a little bit here, and I think. Oh, he's reading Canaan, which is part of our back issue book club, where we've read issues 1 through 6 out of 12, and our patrons are going to be getting that episode tomorrow, and the rest of you will be getting it on Thursday.
Yes.
But anyway, shall we gun to the head it?
Gun to the head, absolutely.
All right, so let's take a little quick review here. All right.
Yeah. At current price, what are we buying?
Are we buying at current price? Boy.
Yeah, exactly.
I think I got one or two. If you need me to go.
I can go first if you want me to, and I don't think I'm going to take the same thing as you are.
All right, shoot. Well, don't shoot. Pick so you don't get shot.
Yes, gun to the head. Don't pull the trigger. I would go, if I can still find it, I'll take a chance on a 9.8 for $55 of the X-Men issue 27 Peach Momoko new champion.
Hey, okay. Yeah. That was one of mine.
Okay. It's not like we had tremendously great. I thought wait, didn't you say before the show that no matter what, you're taking a Dazzler book?
I think you can confuse me with Larry.
Yeah, okay. No, he is solos.
All right, so you chose that. My second choice.
Was that your first choice?
Yeah, I think so.
Wow. Sorry.
That's okay. I think my second choice would be, if this price is what I remember it to be, yeah, I'd grab a 9.8 of the Max 1
for $115.
$116.
Okay. Now, rubber band to the butt. Worst choice of the week.
I'll go first this time.
Go ahead.
Spider-Man, Arthur Adams.
I got two killers. Yeah, I was gonna say I got two killers. That's one of them.
All right.
And for me, it's going to be the Ghost Rider number 17. I think that was even worse. $60 for a non-ratio variant.
Yeah, I forgot it was that high. Yeah, that's bad.
Again, I love the art. The detail in the bike is amazing. Yep. We said this whole show is this whole top 10 is just it's the Larry hour.
It's the Tay Larry hour.
Yeah, Ghost Rider, the cover B going for $60 because the art is nice, which it is. I grant that. But for $60, I could probably. What's a raw, decent copy of Hulk 340 going for these days? Oh, yeah, Larry, I agree. I love the art. But for a non-ratio variant for $60?
Sorry.
It's just a straight up cover B for $60. I can't do that.
Larry said he loves Bjorn Barron's art.
Yeah. No, I just said I agree.
So I had to get my Gator Guard slab.
Ooh, we haven't talked to them in a while. I wonder how they're doing.
Of turtles that he did.
Oh, that's right. I remember that. Yeah.
And I've got a screw from each color.
Really?
Hell yeah.
Did they buy you dinner first?
Yeah. But that's a badass cover that he did.
It is. Yeah, the detail that he puts in the little things is really what makes the difference.
Yeah, and he can get kind of too. It's almost like there's like a mist or a fog that's in all of his art.
Mm-hmm.
And he has like this a very brownish green color palette. But sometimes it works, not always.
Larry says he has a beautiful Department of Truth that he did.
It's not as cool as this, but yeah.
Boy, that sounded like the way Larry talks about Dazzler, but okay. Yeah, pull up that book again, the Ghost Rider, please. You're faster at it than I am. There we go. Yeah, if you look really carefully at the front wheel, the disc breaks.
Yes.
It's got air holes in it that are perfectly placed.
Right here.
Yeah, to cool down and that's the way brake pads really are. You know, the rotors really are. And he could have just drawn a regular disc, but he took the time to make details in the rotor. Look at the engine. You can't zoom in. Well, maybe that way you can. Zoom.
Shit, I lost it. Go ahead. Sorry.
That's okay. The detail that's in the engine itself, he could have left that a little bit blurry so you wouldn't have to, but no, he made it very sharp and clean. The lines are straight for the heat sinks on the engine itself, showing it's a nice V twin.
What is this thing?
I can't see it from. Well, maybe if
it's like a cylinder.
I could try to do is look at it on my screen, which might make it bigger. No, I don't know.
Cool.
Can't be something that's important because you don't put something that, if you damage it, will render the bike useless right at the bottom where rocks are going to get kicked up and hit it.
Larry said, well, you really need to cool down the brakes when the bike's freaking on fire. So
Yeah.
true story. Cool. Well, there you go, folks.
So
the top 10.
Yes. And see, tomorrow we are not recording. No, tomorrow is dentist time. Da, da, da. But Wednesday we've got new comic book day. And Thursday we'll have, well, Greg will have to watch along for Loki. I'm avoiding it so I can watch it with a friend. I have not. This will be the first time I've actually watched an episode of anything with her. We're both Marvel fans, and don't forget next weekend, the Marvels.
Oh yeah,
yeah. I didn't get my tickets. I did buy a set of movie tickets today, but it was not to the Marvels.
What was it for?
Godzilla -1. Saturday, December 2nd.
Wow. Cool.
Yes, in the Extreme Theater. I'm going to see Gogeta.
Excellent.
He's a boy. I love him. Somebody at work was like, so who do you love? Godzilla or Spider-Man? I'm like, man, Godzilla would squish Spider-Man. Were you kidding me?
I don't know the answer to that, actually.
Godzilla right now is fighting the entire Justice League.
That's true.
Okay. Anyway, Shin Godzilla. Anyway. All right, guys. I've got to stop talking.
Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Ring that notification bell for all
Drop comments down below.
Drop comments down below. Tell us what you love. Don't forget to check out our Etsy shop, which will be transitioning soon. Stay tuned. Fun stuff coming on down the road. It's coming, I promise. Patreon.com/teamohana for all your fun Patreon needs and wants and desires. Yeah.
Back Issue Book Club on the podcast.
Yep. Podcast, Back Issue Book Club, wherever you get your podcasts. Listen to that bad boy. Rate and subscribe. Leave a comment there. It's good. It's good content. I will go to the Marvels unless reviews are really horrible.
I don't have anybody to go with, and I don't like going to the movies by myself because everybody asks, they're like, no. So let's see how well the dentist appointment goes today, but tomorrow. So it's no fun if I can't eat popcorn, you know.
No, it's not.
And I've tried gumming it. Popcorn is not a gummable food.
Oh yeah.
I need to get a popcorn shake. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining. Till we see you in the next episode. Mahalo.